Hello and welcome to episode 19 of MOW. Now I have some news to share with you. I'm sure you all know who Tijni is. He's a former World Tour driver, has a big YouTube channel, and he also has a similar video series as to mine called Plebs of the Week. And he also has still connections to PD, and he's been saying a lot about like reporting players directly to PD, that he has connections, right? So I actually contacted Tijni and asked if I could basically do the same to Tijni. I could report players that I see, and he said yes, long story short. And we don't talk about like revenge punting or like some one punt in a race. We're talking about actual harassing people on track, and for no apparent reason, just punting everyone out. Not just one person, just multiple people on track. And one good example is this Pete 10 guy right now on screen who was harassing on Nations Cup everyone, and it was actually in latest Tijni's video as well. So, and for example, Kimi Velocini, who Tijni said like PD's been banning him like for 3 times already or something, and last time Kimi came back, PD started actively like looking for him. So yeah, I'm reporting to Tijni, and then Tijni goes through my replays even. But please don't start spam sending me clips or tagging me somewhere to report or ban people, because that's not how it's gonna go. We're gonna go through, you can still submit your own MOWs. I'm gonna go through all of them, and I'm gonna go through all my replays as well. And then I'm gonna decide if I'm gonna send them to Tijni, and then Tijni is gonna go through them again. So there wouldn't be like any like mass reporting, otherwise it's not gonna work. And hopefully we can make these daily races or online racing a bit more clean. Now, before we go on with the mowing, I will give you a moment in silence so you can hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. And please let me know in the comments, what do you think? How can we make this a bit cleaner, and how would you think this is gonna work out? And without further yapping, let's get mowing. And here we are, nominee number 1. Morizo actually starts from P1, but falls asleep and doesn't go on acceleration like when he should. And he actually goes from P1 to, I think, P8 in just one corner and just like 15 seconds. He's gonna lose a few positions here as well. But this is just nothing. This is just going downhill from here. End of lap 2, picks up half a year community work, and now here, start of lap 3, picks up another half a year of community work, which translates into, well, you know, 1 year in Pupu prison. Just a few corners later, picks up another half a year. That is 1.5 years in Pupu prison. Now here he comes to serve it, and oh boy, I don't know what got into Morizo, but this is just tries to take out one, tries to take out another, and just wall into a wall. And look at this now. I mean, what are you doing, man? Come on. Just, what is that? Let's take another look at this from a different view. He's just on purpose trying to take people out with him. If you 1.5 years and this just completely loses his mind. But that what the hell, man? That is not even the worst part. Well, it is the worst part, but and what I meant by the worst part is, well, look at this. He takes out 2 guys. And Martin Tronco gets 2 years in Pupu prison for that. I mean, what the hell? And Toby gets taken out even worse. And of course, Toby gets 2 years in Pupu prison. Our brilliant justice system. This is just awful. And nominee number 1, we're flying with Livid Mockingbird, who turns out not to be that livid. But we're heading lap 2, turn 1, and this is where it all starts actually, goes down through the whole race. So Iko goes for a move here, side by side, actually some good racing. And now this is where the first, see, a little bit weird touching, plenty of room, but like the bump out, Iko goes out, Diego goes out, rejoin. And now Iko does something like, he has 30 tires and just full sends this one, just leans on Mockingbird. But Mockingbird, see, Iko still has 30 tires, but Mockingbird's not, still not livid. some good racing gets the pass done. Fast forward, we're on board Eco, and we are heading into 130R. And this is not where you go for side by side. It just, even if you're trying to be the cleanest, it just doesn't work. Because every time the car is on a curb and it pushes out the other car. But they're trying to be clean, but I mean, it just bumps right there and then go for a move here. Now, Livid Mockingbird still not livid. It's actually staying really calm, and I like that. Fast forward the final lap. It's been really good racing so far. And actually, like, good, like, aggressive racing, but still a good racing. Now, let's see what happens here. Manic goes for aggressive move, gets a move done. Let's see, this is where slight things happen. Look at this. It actually, Living Mockingbird didn't do anything, but it looks like basically he pushed, but just staying straight there. Nico Esco gets pushed from Manic, and just things happen, right? And now this is where the things get a bit interesting. Livid Mockingbird goes for a move. I think he missed his braking slightly, goes up a bit touch, and look at this now. The car just weirdly understeers. That's nothing on purpose. I watched it, rewatched it 17 times. Nothing on purpose. And of course, the grand finale, Iko Esko can't handle it and just goes for it. And I mean, this is again so satisfying. You're going for it like that. I don't even know what he was going for. Was he going for the move, like a full send, or was he going for the murder? Either way, it's a failure. Let's take another look at this. Here comes Iko Esko from Spain with love, and the failure, because Livid Mockingbird still not livid, keeps his P5, and Iko Esko looks a fool. And look who it is, yours truly, nominee number 2, random grass touching, mandatory, going lap 2, turn 1. These cars are just mental. What happens here? Oh, traffic jam, and dead. I don't actually know what happened. The car snapped weirdly. I apologize. I get 3 years in Pupu prison. Deserved. And I actually waited for this guy as well. I'm a nice guy. Nice guys finish last. Sometimes. But we need to see what actually caused this traffic jam. I'm not taking all the blame, okay? Dusan going for turn 1. Oh no, misses a breaking point. Sends Squeezy. Oblivion. Zillag pushes him 3.5 years. Pompa gets 3 years. You get 3 years. Everyone gets prison time, and you're all going to prison. Just move on. And for our third nominee, we have something different. This is accidental murdering prison time. This is what happens if people don't practice. Look at this. Zilla goes so slowly here, but he actually can't go that slow. And Nachos gets 4 years in Pupu prison. Let's take another look at this from Zilla's side. I watched it through, and he's so slow in most corners. But look at this. He's actually braking here. That's insane, and that causes these crashes. Now, this is a second example of the exact same situation. Look at this. Lakos is going slow here. You can't even predict that. Just dead. And Mer gets also 4 years in Pupu prison. This is insane. Let's take one more look at this. Again, braking. You don't brake in these corners, and that's what happens. Please, if you have these races, please, you have to practice before you come into the races. This is just, it's really hard to have good races like that. And nominee number 4, onboard goat killer. First of all, I don't appreciate your name. Please change it. I love goats. Let's see what happens here. A3, A5, whatever, goes for a scare tactics on Stig. And Alpha Convention, 3 cars sliding off, synchronized. Take one more look at the scare tactic. Goes for a move, a little bit sent, but Stig got scared. And nice drift, actually. The move actually worked. Damn. One more look how scared the Stig is, actually. And he's... no, I'm not dealing with that. What's going on? Oh no. Hold on. We need to take a look at that as well. What's going on here? Just another scare. It's just, stop looking at other cars sliding. You're gonna slide out yourself. Jesus. Calm down, lads. Calm down. For our final nominee, we're on board again. Goat Killer. Again, I don't appreciate your name. Goes for a move. What is? Oh, that's Alpha. That is Alpha Convention ruined for you. What the frick was that? Let's take another look at this Sir. Sir goes, takes another route, loses few positions. There comes Goat Killer. What a mad lad. Oh no, no, no. Goat Killer, you have to change your name. I think it's the name that causes things. But we're kind of not done with ruining the Alpha Convention and how you properly do it with Pablo and with the Genesis. It misses breaking point. I think he goes for a gap there and boom, synchronized, crashing. One more look at this fabulous move. Everyone's missing everything and nothing. Absolutely beautiful. And last but not least, our bonus mode. This is submitted by Arthur Morgan. That's his Gran Turismo name. We're on board Ribeiro and look at this launch. From P13 to the top. You know that they say that you can't win a race in lap 1, turn 1. Ribeiro hasn't heard any of that. Yep. I mean, I know you have mass acceleration, but that was just try to break that time, okay? Going to P7, but 2 years in Pupu prison. Now, fast forward to lap 2, and there was some questionable driving before that, but I mean, it happens. And here, Marvin, look at this. I think Marvin was on pause menu and squeezes Ribeiro in, and that little squeeze, actually from pause menu, causes this absolute mental breakdown. I don't get it. 4 years in Pupu prison. That 4 years is completely deserved as well, but look what happens here. I think that's a split decision Ribeiro made. Look at the throttle and no brakes. Look at this now. At first you might think, okay, he's using 1 foot only for braking and accelerating, okay? But no, that was a decision he made, I think. That is some horrible anger management issues. Again, for some reason on this track, the same race as we had some issues last time. Now let's take one last look. On board Marvin, and oh boy, that's a hard one. Minding his own business. Having a chill race. Oh! Unacceptable behavior from Ribeiro. Horrible. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, lads and ladettes. That's a wrap for episode 19 of MOW. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like. If you did not enjoy, leave a dislike. Leave a comment of your favorite of this week's episode. And please subscribe if you haven't already, so you wouldn't miss an episode. I upload every Sunday, and I also live stream on weekdays. And one more reminder that you can submit your own MOWs to be featured in the future episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Ciao.